A community depends on its local streets and highways for nearly all its transportation needs. Yet many citizens give little thought to the maintenance of these road systems as long as they are in good condition. When roads begin to deteriorate, everyone is affected. It is the local street department that has the vital and sometimes thankless job of keeping the roads in a safe condition. Each year, many street departments are finding it harder and harder to meet these growing demands. In recent years, the street department budget and workforce have often been frozen or reduced despite rising repair costs. As a result, the overall quality of our roads has declined. Many street crews are working full-time on emergencies and have little time to make high-quality, permanent repairs. It is easy to see how a street department working on a limited budget can soon be caught in an emergency repair dilemma. One answer we would all like to see is an increase in budget and manpower. Unfortunately, this is not likely to happen in the near future. But there is another solution. The street departments of some West Virginia communities have adopted a new attitude toward budget management. Rather than waiting for bigger appropriations, they have shifted their efforts to making the best use of what resources they have. This new attitude requires long-range planning, major efforts in preventative maintenance, and creative problem solving.
5 years ago, when I became city engineer, I found there was no real street maintenance program and that often decisions were based on political pressures. In more recent years, there's been an increasing awareness on the national and local level of the failing infrastructure systems in our cities. In particular, in our city, we've dealt with our street problems by developing a pavement maintenance program in which we identify defects and determine the most cost-effective and appropriate solutions to extending the life of our pavements.
Taking a long-range look at what happens to local streets over an entire year, we can see how performing simple operations at the right time can prevent costly repairs later on. Water is the biggest enemy of road surfaces. Keeping water away from the surface and sub-base will greatly reduce the opportunities for surface deterioration and pothole formation. Therefore, ensuring effective drainage is the single most important preventative maintenance operation. Clearing a drainage ditch or cleaning out a culvert is much less expensive than repairing or replacing a section of roadway. Sealing fatigue cracks is another operation that can keep water away from the road sub-base. A regular inspection and inventory of local streets and roads will indicate where open cracking has occurred. Drainage maintenance and crack sealing are relatively inexpensive operations and can be scheduled at the street department's convenience. Of course, not all emergency repairs can be avoided, but when only a manageable number occur, time will allow proper and permanent repair. Recognizing where a street department's limited resources should best be directed is a challenging job requiring imagination and creativity. Robert Cecil of Paden City, West Virginia, found that his street department was spending more money each year maintaining a few miles of unimproved residential streets than they were on all the rest of the streets in the town. Paving these streets with asphalt was too expensive, so he came up with a tar and gravel mixture that saved the residents money and greatly reduced his department's maintenance costs.
By using this chip seal method that we're using here today, our annual street budget is reduced by 1/4, in which we're able to put back into other equipment that we need. Street sweeper, a blacktop paving machine, and so forth. We're able to recover and recycle just about everything we use here. This gravel, our cinders in the wintertime, and so forth. But the primary reason we have the chip seal was so that we could save money on dust control, on mud control, and so forth. So we anticipate saving about $1,200 a year on this street alone, per year. So the chip seal method is really what we was looking for in Paden City.
This type of approach can be used in all areas of street department administration, not only in road maintenance and equipment management, but also in traffic sign maintenance and snow and ice control. All it takes is a fresh look at the way things are done. The Federal Highway Administration and your State Technology Center at WVU are there to help you with any questions. With a new outlook toward preventative maintenance techniques and long-range planning, you might be surprised how much can be done on a limited budget.